What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with a brand new Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition Meet the Cast trailer. This is officially Xenoblade month on PlayerEssence, where we're going to be pretty much every week going over Xenoblade news as the ramp up of information from Nintendo starts to drop via Twitter, YouTube, all over the place. So this trailer shows off brand new footage of the game, and man, is it looking absolutely amazing. Now, what we've already covered on the channel is that we've covered some of the Japanese overview trailer that came out recently. We've checked out a lot of the comparison shots that people have put together. We went over some of the new renders, but now we actually have some new footage and even some stuff from Future Connected from this Meet the Cast trailer. So Nintendo did publish this recently on their Nintendo UK channel. Now, it might be on their Nintendo of America channel coming up pretty soon here, but as of the time that I'm recording this video, it was only up on their Nintendo UK channel. So expect that trailer to go live on other different YouTube channels for Nintendo pretty soon here if they haven't already done it. So Nintendo and Monolith Soft have released a brand new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, introducing the game's main cast of characters, including the heroic Shulk, Rhyntime, Fiora, Dunban, Sharla, Riki, and Melia. So Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition once again dropping officially on May 29th. You do get that Future Connected epilogue, brand new epilogue story that is reportedly going to have a new battle system. You get that included in the base package for your $59.99. Now, if you want some more information about the game, please make sure you check out the various different videos that I have, but I do want to answer a couple questions that I see a lot, frequently asked questions about Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And I think the number one thing that I hear people talk about is, well, I like this game because the battle system looks kind of weird. And I think that Xenoblade is one of the games that the more you play it, the more you kind of unlock the arts and the skills and you get different people, the more you'll like it. The more the game actually stresses you with maybe like bigger and badder monsters, the more you realize how brilliant the battle system can be. Is it as visceral as some other RPGs out there in terms of like the contact and, you know, knocking people out with certain special moves and everything? Absolutely not. But is the battle system more complete and in-depth than many other RPGs out there in the past decade? Absolutely. You're going to get a lot of mileage out of this battle system if you take the time to kind of learn it and understand what's going on with it. So absolutely, you should definitely play this game. Even if you feel the battle system looks kind of sketchy to you, I promise you that it is a really good game. You just have to keep on playing it when it comes down to the combat and understanding it more and getting some of the new arts and the upgrades and going through with it. Too many times people drop the game before they even give it 100% chance, you know, for the most part. But I think that this game is going to be a little bit different. Another thing that people ask me quite a bit is, do you have to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 first, or should you just play this one? And to be honest, you can play them in any order. If you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at this point, there's no need to just try to rush to get 2 played in right now. Just play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and if you like that, then just go to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So there's no need to try to rush in other games from the series at this point, because with the exception of Xenoblade 1 and 2, there's not a big connection. And of course, Torna is obviously connected to that, but you don't have to rush in and try to play Xenoblade Chronicles X or 2 or Torna before this one. This is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is the first game in the Xenoblade series, so you don't need to try to rush to get anything else in for this one. But overall, very impressed with the new trailer here. The footage looks absolutely amazing, even better than what I've seen before, so I'm very excited to hop into this one on May 29th. So what are you guys' thoughts when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, this brand new Meet the Cast trailer? I was actually pretty hyped to see this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, we've got some Cyberpunk 2077 news set for June 11th. So CD Projekt Red will share more information on the highly anticipated, often delayed Cyberpunk 2077 on June 11th via Night City Wire, the company has teased. Now, while the announcement tweet did not say pretty much anything else, CD Projekt Red global community lead Marcin Momot added, quote, "Stuff will be shown," in a follow-up tweet. So they put this announcement out here June 11th, and then he says stuff will be shown. So I'm guessing stuff will be shown about CD Projekt Red's latest game, Cyberpunk 2077. So the game is due out for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store on September 17th, which is a bit sooner than I thought it would be. For some reason, I was thinking that it was coming out in October or November just because of the style of game that it is, but nope, September is the date for this one. There's also a Stadia version that's planned for release as well, so the cloud version of the game. Most of these companies are planning on making cloud versions, so you might see Stadia get a bit more support, but there's no need playing a huge RPG in the cloud. I mean, I just don't get that. Just PS4, Xbox One, PC sounds good to me. And CD Projekt Red, they're one of those developers that I'm always going to support, even though I'll be honest, I haven't loved all of their games in terms of just like what they've been doing. I always buy them. Like, I buy all the Witcher games. I have all 3 of those. I bought The Witcher 3 again. I bought that game twice at this point because I bought it on the Xbox One and I also bought it on the Nintendo Switch. And every single time that I play their games, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I like this at all. I know I want to probably give The Witcher 3 another shot, but I'm thinking, because this is a first-person, you know, one of those RPGs out there, first-person RPGs. So I do like games like Skyrim. I like games like Fallout. So I'm guessing that this just might be more my cup of tea. Even though I like third-person action RPGs, but The Witcher just never clicked with me. So we'll see if this one does. And if all else fails, Keanu Reeves is still in the game. So I guess that is the consolation prize here. Even if I don't like it, it's pretty cool to see Keanu Reeves in a video game that's not like The Matrix or like that weird John Wick looking game. So what are you guys' thoughts on this when it comes to CD Projekt Red, what they're doing with Cyberpunk 2077? News is set for June 11th, or a little bit more than a month out as of the time that I'm recording. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, The Last of Us Part 2, which has went through just some hellish type of development and leaks and all sorts of stuff. Well, good news is the game has went gold, so it is definitely dropping on the release date that they did announce. So Naughty Dog writer and director Neil Druckmann has announced via Instagram, interesting, that The Last of Us Part 2 has gone gold. That means development for the game is complete and the physical copies are ready to be printed to those Blu-ray discs. Though there will likely be a day one patch that will fix some bugs and things discovered from at this point to the launch, which the game is already looking to be quite hefty, so we'll see how big that day one patch will be. The game was originally scheduled to be launching on May 29th with a bunch of other games like Xenoblade and some ports out there, but it was delayed to June 19th. Well, first it was delayed indefinitely, and then it was delayed to June 19th. So there was some some wiggle room after the leaks started coming out in terms of things. So the official PlayStation Store page for the game did reveal that it will come on 2 discs and require 100 gigabytes minimum of storage on your PlayStation 4 HDD. RIP to all the original basic PlayStation 4 users with that 500 gigabytes HDD, which is actually less than that, much less than that. When you talk about like the OS, it's like 300 something. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to delete some stuff or buy some extra memory to help out with that. Now, for those who don't know the key features in the game, there is a complex and emotional story, a beautiful yet dangerous world, and a tense and desperate action survival gameplay. Once again, Last of Us Part 2, June 19th. And yes, the leaks, guys, please do not leak any of the game or spoil any of the game for people in the comment section. I did get an opportunity to look at some of them, and it's interesting, I'll say that. I think that fans are still going to enjoy the game. I think it's still going to be a very good game. But it's funny because on my podcast recently, I think it was last week, I talked about, or we talked about what we thought that the game was going to get in terms of ratings based off of things. And some people don't have much confidence in this game, but I still feel that like there's still a good game in there, right? Like if you like the gameplay, which people did like it, not me necessarily, but if you like the gameplay of The Last of Us, the first one, I mean, I'm pretty sure this one is going to take what they did and even more. So I really don't see this game getting too bad of ratings, despite what some people are putting out there in terms of the leaks and everything like that. I think it's still going to be a game that reviews well and people do enjoy the game, despite whatever you might have heard out there. But once again, please, no spoilers in the chat. So what are you guys' thoughts on this when it comes to The Last of Us Part 2? And what are your thoughts on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Cyberpunk 2077? I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the link in the description. We've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a follow on there. Stay up to date on all the latest gaming news and information. Also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.